Hello everyone and welcome back to What's Buzzin' at the Bee. Thank you so much for joining us today. As you can see, we've got even more exciting information on the Featherweight Day event that is coming up this weekend, and Grace has joined us again to kind of go over more, and she's got some other exciting things to show off.
Yes, so this will be our last Buzzin' at the Bee before Featherweight Day, so we're going to just reveal the last couple things that will be happening. So just a reminder, this will be this Saturday, February 21st from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. A couple more exciting things to announce. So first of all, we will be launching Chunky Bird Studios Singer Featherweight block. This finishes at 24.5 by 24.5. And the launch of the pattern will be this Saturday, and it will also be on a special sale of $9.99. So you can purchase that starting this Saturday. And then, as I promised last week, I wanted to talk more about what the buy-sell opportunities are going to be like. So right now we have a corkboard displaying all of the fun stuff that's going to be happening on Saturday. But come Saturday, this will be transformed into our Create Buy Sell Connections board. We're going to have one half that is I'm looking to buy and one half that's I'm looking to sell. And we will have forms that you can fill out saying things like what model you have, what year you're looking for, the condition. You optionally can put your budget or your price, and then you'll fill those out and pin them on the board either under buy or sell. And then anybody who's interested can take a picture of your information and get you in contact there. I do want to clarify, we're not going to have room here at the Quilting Bee for you to be bringing in your featherweight and showing it here and trying to make a sale here in the Bee. We're going to have all our people and staff and merchandise out. If you want to bring your stuff in your car and bring people out to your car, that's fine. But really, this is just a let's get in contact, get contact information kind of thing. And then if you like the personal touch, we are going to be having a sort of featherweight social from 12 to 12:30 in the demo classroom. We're going to pause our cosmetic care demo, and for that half hour you can mingle, and that would be a great time to maybe make a personal face-to-face connection with somebody who's looking to buy or sell. So that's what is planned for that. I have been asked, what if I have an accessory or something I want to sell? Sure, put it up there. Not a problem. We are hoping to facilitate communication and community with this. Other than that, I've already mentioned some of the other activities that'll be going. We'll have special pricing on service. We will have activities like bingo and quizzes and PowerPoints, things you can watch to learn more about the history of the featherweight. Just fun. So do come on by Saturday, the 21st of February, between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. All right, Annika, back to you.
Wonderful. Thanks, Grace. We are super excited about this weekend, and we hope you come and join us and just kind of either learn about the featherweights or, like Grace said, you can share your own. Okay, diving into this week's little tour, we are starting off here with our notion of the week. We've got some of the magic clips here. This is a newer style that they have that has the flat edge so that it, smoothly goes through as you're sewing, and you can just remove them as you go. Super handy. They've even got some little measurements on here, so if you're looking to clip just to that 1/4 inch, it's super helpful. So those will be 20% off this week, so make sure you stop on by and grab some of those. We did just want to mention that we are still doing our February customer appreciation sale. So anytime you spend $50, you get a free $5 QB gift card. This is going February 9th through the 27th. So next Friday is the last day. And that is one per person per day that you can do that. So through next Friday, we're gonna keep them going. We appreciate all of you. Okay, which brings us next to our kit of the week. This is our Waves of Color quilt kit. This is from In the Beginning, designed by Jason Yenter. You've got this fabulous quilting design here, lots of colors. It's a very striking quilt. So this one will also be 20% off through the next week. And this one's fantastic because you can really take advantage of that strip piecing. The kit comes with all of the background and a couple of the jelly rolls that are already in their 2.5-inch strips, which is super helpful. We also just wanted to quickly mention that we do still have the Local Quilt Shop Contest running. That is also through February 28th, so through the end of the month. If you want to hop on there and vote for us as your favorite local quilt shop, we would appreciate it. We're already doing great. You guys are awesome, so thank you so much, and let's keep it going. Okay, and now we get to dive into some fabric, which I know we are all always super excited about. A couple ones to show off. So we did get more Tilda basics in. This is the Creating Memories in their spring collection. We kind of wanted to do a nice fun spring as we kind of, work our way through. Maybe want to get started on some Easter projects since that is so early this year. And one of the best things about this, it was very serendipitous. They came at the same time. So this Creating Memories collection comes with these beautiful wovens right up top here, and they go fabulously with our new Fabulism fabric. So we got in a few new ones like this daisy print here. That one goes great with the Tilda. And then, of course, we've got some of the other Fabulisms up top. Some of them you've seen from before. We did also just get in this gorgeous big check here. That one's from their Swedish holiday collection. Beautiful plaid. We got some of their sprout lines with the little X's woven in there. It's a great neutral that works with the rest of the Tilda. And then we were able to get our hands on some of the Checkmate line as well. This one has been popular all over the place, and it is kind of hard to get a hold of right now, but we were able to get some of the bolts. So we are super excited about those. This has been fantastic. If you don't follow Fabulism on Instagram, they have so many inspirational posts on there. They're always reposting other people's creative makes as well. So definitely check that out. And we've got some great things that we want to do with those too. So super excited about all of those. And then we also have this beautiful collection here that just came in from Wilmington Prints. This one is called Peony Blossoms, and it is a gorgeous mix of teals and pinks and lovely soft yellows, and of course beautiful florals in there. They all just mix so nicely together. And I love how you've still got, some of that speckled print and some of this cool, almost like watercolor swatches with it. Kind of mimics a metallic gold, but it is just a part of the printed fabric itself. So any of those little gold flecks that you see in there is printed, which is great because it's never going to fade. Included in this collection, we do also have the lovely border print here. And there is a free pattern that utilizes the border print as well as some of the other fabrics from the line. And then we've got some fabulous pre-cuts there as well. 10-inch squares, 5-inch squares, and some 2.5-inch strips. So very versatile. We are very thrilled to have that one in our store. It just brightens it up. Okay, next up we have a fabulous kind of blender collection. This one is called Wave, and it is from Paintbrush Studios. So all of them kind of have a solid color background with a tonal kind of waved design printed on the fabric. So you get a nice almost two-toned look here. adds lots of movement and very subtle just depth to your project. So that is a very fun collection. We're super excited to get that in. We're just going to add that right into our color wall after today. So you can look for it there. We also have, to my left here, we are super excited to get in Paper Cuts 2 from Ruby Star Society. This one is from Rashida Coleman Hale. If you recall, a couple years ago, we did have the Paper Cuts, the first collection, come out. In fact, that adorable scissor print was in a canvas, and we just fell in love with it. So super excited to have this second edition in. You've got a super fun mix of colors and different designs. You can see doing a lot of different crafty projects with this one. And we have lots of fat quarters and some other goodies to go with this one, including when we get over to the canvas section in our store, we are super excited to show off some new canvas that will go with this line. So we'll get back to that in a little bit. Okay, now heading down this section here, we just wanted to show off some more of our restock. So this is Tim Holtz. This is some of the Foundations prints. So just some of the classics. We've got the newsprint, we've got the music notes, the maps, pretty much all of the most used ones. We really wanted to get some of those in stock since we still had some of the palette collection here. So those would be great to kind of blend in with the rest of the Tim Holtz collections. Awesome. And then next up from Hoffman, this one is beautiful. You've got lots of gorgeous purples, florals, and dragonflies. This one is called Wings Over Wildflowers. So of course you've got all of those kind of dragonfly prints mixed in kind of that whimsical garden feel. And we've got some fat quarters to go along with that one. Awesome. And then heading this direction, we're gonna scooch past our modern for now. We've shown a couple lines from them recently. We did want to mention that down our boutiques aisle here, we did get in some brand new colors. So we mixed them in. As you know, we kind of just put all of our boutiques together kind of in a rainbow style. So we've mixed a bunch of new boutiques in. So if you're looking for a good new print, we've got you covered over there. Okay, and now we're gonna work our way to the back over here, where we have some of those exciting things that I was talking about. First up here is that new Ruby Star Society canvas. This is their speckled print, but in canvas form. So we got a few different colors to choose from. A lot of them will look great with that new Paper Cuts 2 collection. It'll be lots of fun. You can make, different bags. You can do, add it as little accents here and there. So that one's really fun. It does have the true metallic on there as always. It looks fabulous, and you've got just some really fun options. So whether you want to do something like the divided basket up here, which we've done a few times, that noodle head pattern, or we still have our oxbow tote here, also another noodle head pattern. This canvas will work fabulously for something like that. We do also have just a couple other bolts to show off. We wanted to kind of get a couple and test them out. This is the new Kona Loom Works from Robert Kaufman. We've got this cute little set of 3, so that nice little woven turquoise, that cool stitched purple, and then that lighter lilac purple in that same kind of woven look. So beautiful fabrics. Those ones feel amazing. So definitely come check those out. Okay, and coming around to our novelty section, we've got a few more to show off. So this one right here, this one is Running Free from Northcott. A beautiful collection that has a lot of natural organic prints, so the little pebbles and that's Stonehenge mixed with some of their kind of more gradient prints. And then there is also a panel that goes along with this one. It is quite a large panel, but it's got this nice large image here with those horses running through the water. You've got some beautiful trees, and that sky is just beautiful. And to go along with the panels, kind of the same idea here, we've got a couple new patterns to show off as well. So from Bear Hug Quilt Works, we've got Linville. This one highlights a panel here and has some cool piecing around the outside. And then there's also this one that showcases more of a rectangular panel. So you get a nice longer quilt with some cool piecing around it as well. So oftentimes we have people asking for panel patterns because we've got lots of amazing panels here, and people want to know how to use them. So we've got a couple brand new options for you. Awesome, which brings us to our next one. This one is also from Northcott. This one is Lakeside Retreat. So this one here also has that beautiful kind of watercolor feel, but it's got some other great prints too, like that text and kind of a tossed print with the different cabins. And this one has a panel as well. This is a block panel. So you've got 6 different blocks here, each with a different kind of design. So you've got the log cabin, the canoe, nice little pier. So super fun, would be awesome as a, cute little cabin wall hanging, or maybe you want to make it a little bigger, do a little quilt with this. Would make a wonderful kind of more wildlife, nature inspired project. Okay, and now we are going to head up to the counter where we have a little bit more information for you on a couple things. As you can see here, we have the Shop Hop magazine. It has been available for pre-order, and now you can buy them here in person. They have arrived. If you did pre-order one, it's either on hold for you here or in the mail already being sent to you. But this is the All Pacific Northwest Shop Hop. This is starting in April. So April and May. It covers Washington, Oregon, and Idaho this year. So lots of different places to stop. You can see this is where you get your stamp. So it's super fun. I know a lot of people are already planning their kind of route and which shops they're going to go to. I love that we have these this early so that people can plan and hopefully get to as many shops as they can. But it's the same as last year. You've got lots of different quilt patterns in here using the fabric. You've got different sort of advertisements for the different shops, so you can kind of get an idea of what each shop looks like, and there's just lots of great information in here. So you can start coming to get these now. We've already had some people come in for them, and yeah, we're just thrilled. We're super excited to get that started. We just wanted to mention as well, again, that we will be closed Saturday, February 28th and Monday, March 2nd. I know Sarah kind of went over more of this last week, but just kind of wanted to go over it again. We're going to be doing inventory and some training for our upcoming swapping of our point of sale system. So we appreciate your patience with us here, and we just hope this is going to be a great transition and make things a lot easier for us and for you. So we are super excited. It's been a lot of work, but we are just thrilled. So we will be on Whatnot later today with all of the new fabrics that you saw. And if there are any other fabrics or other patterns or such that you'd like to see on Whatnot, just leave a comment or send us a message and let us know so that we can prepare that for you. Okay, well, thank you all so much for watching. We'd love to know what your favorite fabric this time around was. So let us know in the comments, and we'd love to know that, or any other questions that you have as always. So thank you so much for watching. We hope you join us next week for another What's Buzzin' at the Bee.